Okay, so welcome to this maximum pixelation review of D&D Arena of War. It's an iOS free-to-play game, Wizards of the Coast. It's set in the Forgotten Realms campaign setting. They've got this new thing that they're launching this year called the Sundering campaign. Breathes new life into this great setting, and they build this as a turn-based game. So I was excited to get a shot. You know, there's in-app purchases, but I want to see what's going on. Now, that was a severely edited cut of the load screen. I literally loaded this game for probably 5 minutes before I got to this screen. So what you're going to do is you're going to get to make a character. I'm going to go with a dwarf fighter, just playing around with some of the options here. See what we've got. Armor, bracers. In the end, it's not going to matter, as you'll see in a couple of minutes, because the game's got a top-down view. So I'm going to go ahead and give him a name, change it from my Game Center name, and I'm going to call him, Gorbar, which is based on one of my old characters from D&D, who was a dwarven fighter. So let's go ahead and put that in there. And you're going to get more loading screens, and eventually it's going to drop you into the first kind of tutorial. Now, I didn't read this when it came out. I buzzed right through it. I was like, oh, it's a turn-based game. I don't really need instructions. You know, be able to figure it out. Problem is, it's not a turn-based game. Well, it is, and it isn't. It's more of a cross between Angry Birds and Shuffleboard. You're going to basically pull that back, and the guy's going to bounce off something. So, for those of you who played the tabletop game Ninja Go, you might think something like that. It's literally like when I was a kid and went to day camp, and you had this big wooden board, and you would flick checkers and bounce them off the side and try and knock stuff off. That's what this game's like. So, it does have some more complexity to that, and some more. I'll admit, it's addictive, but it's as far from a D&D turn-based game as I was expecting. So anyway, eventually I'll figure out what I'm doing here, and then you'll see I kill the poor goblin in one swipe. I've got an axe that apparently does 111 damage. So as you get into each stage of the quest, you'll fight different creatures and more powerful creatures. So you also get special feats that you can use and powers. So you can trigger a feat and use it to take care of this guy if I wanted to, by simply tapping the button that was down there, but I don't even need it. Literally the first probably 3, 4, 5 things you do, you're going to kill things really quickly and easily. So here's a big bad guy that you fight at the end of every quest. There's one of those at least. Eventually these guys start attacking back, but at this point we're still in tutorial mode. So, in fact, I think it was his turn. He should have attacked me. So now we're at the map screen, and there's places that I can go to eventually. But you choose an adventure, as you'll see here in a second, and you kind of just kind of figure it out as you go. There's different stages. You start a quest. There's different things you can pick up along the way. You'll get to like go to the treasure room and melt stuff. You can have people join you. So you can see the ask for help. When you do that, it pulls people in. So, but let's go ahead and kill some more goblins. So, as you can see, those things back there were explosive, I don't know what. Like as a killing machine right here. I mean, nothing can take him down. As you can see, finally somebody attacked me. They did 5 damage with 2 hits, and I did 112. So needless to say, the beginning quests are on the easy side. So what else can I say about this game, as I just let you watch me play it here? It is a little addictive, I'll give it that. It's something fun about just dragging it and bouncing off the thing. It's a good time waster. I don't know that I would ever spend any money for anything in-app on this. I don't get the whole pull people in. I've done it a few times, and I've never actually seen the people in my game, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Here's another quest. The difficulty in this game, it does eventually get a little bit difficult as you can see they place the creatures in different spots. You gotta angle your stuff. I guess it's a little like billiards too. 500 and something damage to that poor goblin. So as you can see, I didn't quite reach him, but now I'll just eviscerate him. So there's chests you can find. It's you know, it's not a lot of it doesn't make sense here in the beginning, but as you play it starts to open up. Just kind of got to go through the first 2 or 3 adventures right through the stages, and eventually you'll get some tips on what to do. You might have noticed up there, I haven't mentioned it, it's free to play, so like any other free to play game, you have so much quest energy and so much you can do. I didn't excuse me, I didn't find that it was using it up too quickly. So anyway, let's go ahead and let you watch this for a bit, and I'll be back in with some comments. How's that? 1 axe blow killed 3 guys in a line. Must be one big honking axe. So this guy, I don't even know what this means. So you played with members. I say okay, join the party. Never see him again. So you can quickly see the area by holding the red eye. I mean, it doesn't really do. In this map, it doesn't do anything. So. Oh, that was 11. So I've taken 13 of 116 hit points. So needless to say, it's going to take a whole lot of arrows for these goblins to kill me in the beginning. Like I said, eventually the difficulty will ramp up at some point. my smite ability now. Using my best John McClane, blowing shit up. At this point, I was still trying to figure out what to do with these quests. I mean, these chests, you know. Like, it keeps telling me to open these chests to get powers. How do I open the chests? You know? Why don't you tell me how to open the chest? But, anyway, so another area opens up. I can cruise on down and start taking out some bandits. These guys look mean, but basically with not much happening to my guy, I did go up to 2nd level, I'm doing significantly more damage. At this point I'm just trying to see what this guy will eventually do to me. But, accidentally hit that exploding mushroom cap into him, or whatever all those things are. Alright, now it looks like we got a challenge. It's one hell of an axe. Maybe they can import it into Skyrim where it'll be more useful. So it's done a lot of damage to this dude, and he's still hanging around, so I might as well kick in my smite ability. Oh, there we go. Finally. Poor guy didn't even get an attack. So anyway, that is Arena of War. Not sure what else to say. It's free. Give it a try. It's not D&D.